What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, look at this beautiful, beautiful headline here. A new study finds that movies starring women make more money. The Nerdist wants to go woke. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, so if you frequent social media, you've heard the noise. Female-centric movies are ruining Hollywood. Women, with all of their hair and drama, are infiltrating pop culture franchises like Star Wars and Marvel, spreading their inclusivity agenda with a smirk and scowl. But it's just a phase, you'll see. We're obviously being sarcastic here, not only because women-led films pose no real danger outside of, showing off their unique power of half the world's population, but now a study is here to prove that it's literally wrong to say women starring films are ruining Hollywood. They are, in fact, keeping it alive, according to a report conducted by the creative artist agency and tech film Shift 7. Movies with female leads actually outgross male-led rivals at all budget levels. The study compiled box office data from 350 of the highest grossing films from 2014 to 2017 and broke them into 5 categories based on what it cost to get them made. The greatest gap in female versus male-led grosses was at the top tier, or movies that made over 100 million. That category contains films like Wonder Woman, Disney's live-action Beauty and the Beast, Star Wars films like Rogue One, and 2 episodic sequels to Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, which are the 3rd and 11th highest grossing films of all time, respectively. Also factored in the report was the Bechdel test. I think I said that right. Films that passed the test failure feature a female lead who speaks to at least one other woman about something other than a man. What the hell is this? What is this? The report found that since 2012, all films that pass 1 billion in the global box office passed the test. A low bar, yes, but that shows progress when you realize how many popular films fail that simple practice. Oh my God. This may all sound like revolutionary new information, but in fact, female viability at the box office has been the case even before the timeline that used the CAA's report. In 2015, the Blacklist Kate Hagen found that female-led films with at least $1 million budgets released after 1/1/2000 outgrossed male-led films overall. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so really what this comes down to is this, okay? I've said it before. I'll say it again. Nobody has a problem with female-led movies. We have a problem with female-led movies with underdeveloped female characters just because you're interested in putting a female in the movie to be woke, to show how woke you are. That is the problem. And this is not a problem right here because that was a fantastic movie. That was a fantastic character, whether it's a female or a male, it doesn't matter. That was an awesome movie, and Wonder Woman was great, and they didn't tear down the man in the movie to elevate the woman. That was a great movie. It was tied for my favorite film of the year with Dunkirk. Great movie. I cannot wait for the sequel because there was no identity politics in that movie. Nobody has a problem with female-led movies. It's the way Hollywood generally disrespects women by treating them like they can't go through the proper character development. This is the one we're talking about that's at the top of the list right now. Disney basically said you either like Rey or you're a sexist. No, they didn't point blank say that, but many of the people at Lucasfilm have repeated that talking point over and over again. And that's what we're sick of. Rey. I actually liked Rey in The Force Awakens. I thought Rey was a character that had a lot of potential, and there was a lot that was going to be uncovered in future installments of the sequel trilogy. And then The Last Jedi happened, and then I realized they have no plan, and they basically cast Rey in this role because they wanted to get a female lead in Star Wars. They didn't worry about developing her. They didn't seem to think that she needs to go through any ups and downs whatsoever. She's just good at everything. She's not trained for anything, but she knows how to do everything. She knows how to fly everything. She knows how to solve every problem. That is not being respectful of the female character. That is treating the female character like she doesn't deserve a proper character arc. That is the problem we have with what Hollywood is doing with female characters. They are just pushing them into roles, they're elevating them, and they're treating them like they can't go through the proper arc that a normal character can go through. I don't understand why Sarah Connor, for instance, we have Sarah Connor, we got Ripley, we got all these great female characters from the past where they've been going through proper development and character arcs, and they are respected so much because they're awesome. These days, it's all about identity politics. It's all about just put the woman in the role. Don't worry about developing her. Don't worry about any of that. We have to check our woke justice check marks. That's what we're worried about. So, all this nonsense right here, all of this sarcasm, and another one is we're getting Captain Marvel. Again, why? Why? Brie Larson is always showing how woke she is. She says she doesn't need the opinion of white men. That's what she said about A Wrinkle in Time. She's not worried about the opinion of white men. Well, let's see if she's interested in the opinion of white men when her movie comes out, because white men is your target demographic for your movie. So, again, that is not a problem. Gal Gadot did a fantastic job as Wonder Woman. I loved that movie, and I loved that it didn't put identity politics into it. So, you can find any study you want that's going to work anything that you need. I mean, obviously, you've got 3 Star Wars films that were going to make money regardless of what the gender of the lead character was going to be. I mean, The Force Awakens was going to make $2 billion. It didn't matter who the lead was. The Last Jedi was always going to make $1.3 billion. It didn't matter because it was coming off The Force Awakens. It's a Star Wars movie. Rogue One. Nobody went to see it because of Jenna Erso. They went to see it because Darth freaking Vader was used for the marketing. That's why. I don't understand it. But in Beauty and the Beast, I mean, nobody went to see it because that was a female-led movie. It's an all-time classic that's being remade into a live action. That's why. But you're going to take these all-time great movies, all-time famous franchises that are going to make money regardless. Star Wars, for instance, it didn't matter how good the movies were. It didn't matter who led them. It's coming off an all-time great franchise. So therefore, it's always going to make money. Beauty and the Beast coming off an all-time great animated classic. It was always going to make money. Wonder Woman, now that's the one that I actually think did actually benefit from being an awesome job that they did, because the DCEU has proven time and time again, just because they have all-time great characters doesn't mean they're actually going to make any money off of them. I mean, obviously Batman v Superman made money, but not as much as it should have made. Justice League was a total failure. But Wonder Woman did great. Why? Because Wonder Woman was a great movie. So anyway, you can spin it however you want. The bottom line here is we are not sick of female movies, female-led movies. We're sick of underdeveloped female characters that are being put into movies simply to push a social justice agenda. That's the problem. So there you go, Nerdist. I just smacked you down with facts. You can deal with it. Or you can call me a racist and a bigot and a misogynist and a man baby, because that's what the talking points of Lucasfilm and Hollywood are. When you present the truth to them, they just call you names and dismiss you. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.